You simply can't look for mint errors and varieties without this. This is one of the biggest mistakes that coin roll searchers, mint error searchers, variety searchers, double die searchers, whatever you want to call it, make before they start looking for coins, before they start looking, before you do your search. When you are going to go deer hunting or fishing, you have to buy a fishing pole. You might want to buy a map. You need a boat, or you need access somewhere. You're going to do some research. You're going to look into it. You want to know before you go out in the field some details, important details, because you can't just throw a hook with a sinker out there. You need to know some baits, and it's always best to know what baits to use at a lake based off of what the fish are eating. Or same with deer. I mean, where are the deer at? You don't just walk out in the woods and stand there and hope a deer walks by. You're going to look for rubs, scrapes. You're going to look for trails. And it goes with anything that you do. If you're going to repair something on your car, then you need to know a little bit about it. Watch a video on it, how to change spark plugs, things like that. You don't just get in there and start taking spark plugs out and hoping that you're doing it right, because you don't want to tighten them too much. There's all these little details. So it stands to reason that if you want to do something, if you're going to be a part of something, like, looking for coins, looking for very difficult things in the minting process, then you want to have the tools. You want to know. So I want to show you these things. All of this information that I've got here is going to be in the description of this video. It's going to be in a pinned comment so that you can go down and you can click on each one of them. And there you have every tool you need at your fingertips to learn what to find and how to find it and what it looks like in your coins. Then how to find out the value and whether it's worth sending off for grading. So this video is very important for you. Very important for any coin collector to learn. You can even use this for anything in coins. You don't have to like mint errors. You don't have to look for varieties. But this is a good resource for anyone who wants to see the value of their coins and the information about coins and how they are made and what they look like whenever they're not made correctly. So first off, this is my Coin Help You community. You can post an image front and back over here, and we will answer the question the best we can. But I also have a very basic, this is easy to understand, it's not complicated, mint error guide. I use this page, I use these pages actually, this part of the website, as my app that I have on Google Play, but you can access it here using any phone. I'm always adding information, but it shows you the basic information and values of mint errors and varieties. Then I have a huge playlist of 265 videos on mint errors, non-mint errors, as well as talking about double dies and repunch mint marks and what's valuable over here on YouTube. Then here's Coneca. I recommend joining Coneca. I have been the top recruiter for the last 4 years at Coneca. I highly recommend it. You will get a Aeroscope. You can come over here and there's members area. You can actually go to the help community. You can also find an attributor over here that if you can't figure out what's going on with your coin based off of images, you can actually use them and send the coins for a small fee, and they will tell you what's going on with your coin. Sometimes they'll be able to do it in an email without even sending it to them. But you need to query people here, ask people here. Then here's Variety Vista. And it can't go understated here. This is the premier #1 website for looking up varieties. For double dies, repunch mint marks, different mint mark shapes, different designs. It's all here for every coin type denomination. Then you have Wexler's Double Die. And I recommend this one because it's like my site. It's kind of more specialized, but it talks about worthless doubling. It talks about repunch dates. It talks about how dies are made, inverted mint marks, over mint marks. It has all the double die listings, but it also explains UFOs and different things like that, as well as how double dies are formed. It has diagrams. It has images. Right here, how dies are made. It explains it. And you can learn so much with this site. Then, here's the Jefferson Nickel double die listings. And I put it here because This is the best resource there is on Jefferson Nichols, Brian's Variety Coins. Then there's error-ref.com. They have a contact form down here as well. You can contact them, contact us, and you can send images and ask. These are all the names in the business: Mike Diamond, Fred Weinberg, John Sullivan, BJ Neff, JFC Stevens. These are the guys that are in the know. They do errors for a living. They're the ones you want to contact if you think you have a discovery or something different. They can guide you and tell you. But also, you got to search here. Error-ref.com is great for mint errors and varieties, and it is in depth. It is more complicated than mine. So once you use mine, you become advanced. Then you want to go to this one, error-ref.com. Now, once you find something, you want to find the values. I'm putting eBay here tentatively. eBay is full of incorrectly described mint errors or damaged coins described as mint errors or in COD we trust stuff that you don't want to get involved with. You can look at just PCGS or NGC or Annex or ICG, even CAC when they start doing mint errors. That's what you want to click on because you want to see legit errors that are not misrepresented or misdescribed, because you're going to see all these listings down through here and they're not correct. They're not mint errors. Like I said, in COD we trust. This here is just basically strike doubling or some type of die deterioration. It's not a mint error. So you don't want to use anything but PCGS, NGC tabs. That's what you want to use. That'll help you with the value, what they've sold for. You want to go to sold. So if I click on PCGS and all the PCGS errors come up, you can come up here to advanced and you can actually look for sold items and search. And that'll help you find it. Heritage, you have the items that are up now, bid or buy on, okay? But then you have this tab here. It is worth an email and a password to have a free membership here or a free account with Heritage. It's not a membership, but it's an account. So that you can look at the most recent, we'll do that right now, most recent mint errors that have sold, or you can come over here and look at the different grades. You can look at the different years, the denominations, and see if there's if you've got one of these errors, you've identified it, you can see what it's sold for over here, and also more images of what it looks like. Same thing with Stacks and Bowers. These are the places that you want to go. Great Collections is another one. You can hover over the photo and it'll come up and show you little strike through on a 21D, modern errors, and you can take a look at what they've sold for over here on Great Collections. All of these values are just guides, but it's going to be within a percentage of or a range of what your error or your variety is going to sell for. And you need to know the difference between a variety and an error. If you don't know the difference between a mint error and a variety, then you've got to study. That's the first thing you need to know when you're starting to look at coins and look for varieties or mint errors, because a strike through is an error. A double die is a variety. A die varieties are different. So anyways, I have that explained over on a video, varieties and mint errors. I have a video on that. I'll have the link of that in the description as well. So check out the description of this video. Also, check out the pinned comment, because all of these resources will be there and you will be a much smarter and spend less time, waste less time looking at your coins. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.